For as long as humans have walked this earth, we have looked for ways to live longer, healthier lives. It is a deep and ancient quest, a desire woven into the very fabric of our being. We have looked to the stars, to ancient rituals, and to the wise words of our elders for answers. Yet sometimes the most profound secrets are not found in complex formulas or distant galaxies. They are tucked away in the quiet corners of the natural world, waiting patiently to be rediscovered. In our search for vitality, we often overlook the simple, powerful gifts that nature has offered us all along, growing silently in orchards and gardens for thousands of years. The answer to a healthier heart and stronger body might just lie within the tough, leathery skin of a single remarkable fruit. This is not a new discovery from a modern laboratory, but a piece of ancient wisdom passed down through generations. Civilizations from long ago knew of its power, celebrating it in art, story, and medicine. They saw it not just as food, but as a symbol of life, fertility, and eternal youth. This remarkable creation of nature holds within it a treasure trove of goodness, a concentration of protective elements that our bodies so desperately need to thrive in the modern world. It is a humble yet mighty ally in our journey towards lasting well-being. Imagine a time when there were no pharmacies, no vitamin pills, and no complex scientific journals. In those days, people learned from the world around them. They observed which plants nourished them, which healed their ailments, and which gave them strength. Through this careful observation, certain fruits and herbs became revered. The fruit we will explore is one such legend. Its deep blood-red colour seemed to hint at its connection to the very life force that flows within us. It was a natural conclusion for our ancestors to believe that something so vibrant and full of life could impart some of that vitality to those who consumed it. Today, as we stand on the shoulders of that ancient knowledge, science is beginning to confirm what our forebears knew instinctively. We can now look inside this fruit with powerful tools and see the very molecules that give it its protective magic. We are learning that the old stories were not just myths. They were observations of a profound truth. The search for long life continues, but perhaps the map has been in our hands all along, drawn in the shape of a simple fruit. This is the story of the pomegranate, and the incredible secret it holds for the health of our blood vessels and the longevity of our lives. The pomegranate is a wonder to behold, a true jewel of the plant kingdom. On the outside it wears a tough, leathery crown, its skin a beautiful mosaic of blush pink, deep red and warm gold. It feels heavy and solid in your hand, giving a sense of the dense treasure hidden within. It does not give away its secrets easily. Unlike a soft peach or a simple apple, the pomegranate requires a little effort to open. But this effort is always rewarded. Once you break through its protective outer layer, you reveal a sight of breathtaking beauty. Hundreds of tiny glistening seeds, like a cluster of precious rubies, each one bursting with life. Each of these seeds, or arils, is a tiny package of flavour and nutrition. It consists of a small, edible seed surrounded by a translucent sac filled with sweet and tart juice. When you bite into them, they pop in your mouth, releasing a wonderfully refreshing liquid that is unlike any other. The taste is complex, a perfect balance of sweetness that reminds you of cherries and a tartness that is reminiscent of cranberries. This unique flavour profile is what has made it a prized ingredient in cuisines across the world for millennia, adding a splash of colour and a burst of bright flavour to both savoury and sweet dishes. But the true magic of the pomegranate lies beyond its taste and appearance. It is one of nature's most potent sources of antioxidants. These compounds are the fruit's own defence system, protecting it from the stresses of its environment, such as the harsh sun and pests. When we consume the pomegranate, we are essentially borrowing this powerful defence system for our own bodies. The deep red colour of the areoles is a clear signal of the presence of these protective substances. In nature, vibrant colours often indicate a high concentration of beneficial nutrients, and the pomegranate is a spectacular example of this principle at work. It stands out even among other healthy fruits. While blueberries, strawberries and oranges are all known for their antioxidant content, the pomegranate often contains a higher concentration and a wider variety of these powerful compounds. In particular, it is rich in unique antioxidants called punicalagins, which are found in enormous quantities in its juice and peel. These specific molecules are what make the pomegranate a superstar when it comes to protecting our bodies from damage. It is this incredible density of protective power that has captured the attention of scientists and health seekers alike in our modern age. To understand the great power of the pomegranate, we must first understand a battle that is constantly being waged inside our bodies. Every day, our cells face threats from unstable molecules called free radicals. Think of these free radicals as tiny, mischievous sparks flying off a bonfire. If left unchecked, these sparks can land on healthy cells and cause damage, a process known as oxidative stress. This damage can be caused by many things in our modern world, such as pollution, stress, processed foods, and even the simple act of our bodies turning food into energy. Over time, this constant damage can weaken our cells. This is where antioxidants come into play. Antioxidants are our body's protectors, a tiny army that searches for and neutralizes these harmful free radicals. You can imagine them as little firefighters who bravely put out the dangerous sparks before they can start a larger fire. They generously give one of their own electrons to the free radical, which stabilizes it and stops it from causing any more harm. Our bodies can produce some antioxidants on their own, but we rely heavily on getting them from the foods we eat, especially from colourful fruits and vegetables. A diet rich in antioxidants is like having a well-equipped fire department on call at all times. The pomegranate is like a superhero headquarters for these antioxidant protectors. It is packed with some of the most powerful antioxidants known to science, including the aforementioned punicalagins and anthocyanins. The punicalagins are particularly special because they are incredibly effective at their job. They are so large and complex that they can neutralize many free radicals at once, making them exceptionally efficient. They work tirelessly to protect our cells, our DNA, and most importantly for our topic today, the delicate lining of our blood vessels from the relentless attack of oxidative stress. They are the guardians of our inner world. So, when you drink a glass of pomegranate juice or sprinkle its bright seeds on your food, you are not just enjoying a tasty treat. You are sending in reinforcements for your body's protective army. You are providing your cells with the tools they need to defend themselves and stay strong and healthy. It is a simple yet profound act of self-care, a way of helping your body maintain its natural balance and resilience. This internal protection is the foundation of long-term health, and the pomegranate provides it in delicious abundance, a gift from nature to help us in this invisible daily battle. Our circulatory system is a magnificent network, a vast river of life that flows within each of us. It is made up of thousands of miles of blood vessels, from large arteries to the tiniest capillaries. These vessels are the highways that carry oxygen and vital nutrients to every single cell in our body. For us to be healthy, these highways must remain open, clear and flexible. The health of our blood vessels is truly the foundation of our overall health, especially the health of our heart. When they are working well, our bodies thrive. When they become stiff or clogged, problems begin to arise throughout the system. The delicate inner lining of our blood vessels is called the endothelium. It is an incredibly important active layer that is responsible for keeping our vessels healthy. It needs to be smooth so that blood can flow freely, and it must be flexible so that the vessels can expand and contract as needed to manage blood pressure. Unfortunately, this lining is very vulnerable to damage from the free radicals we discussed earlier. Oxidative stress can injure the endothelium, making it rough and inflamed. This inflammation is the first step in a dangerous process that can lead to the hardening and narrowing of our arteries. This is where the pomegranate performs one of its most important roles. The powerful antioxidants from the pomegranate, especially the punicalagins, are drawn to the endothelium, where they act as powerful guardians. They neutralize the free radicals that threaten to damage this delicate lining, effectively soothing inflammation and protecting it from harm. This protection helps keep the blood vessel walls smooth and supple. A healthy endothelium is also able to produce more of a special molecule called nitric oxide, which is essential for keeping blood vessels relaxed and wide open, ensuring good blood flow and healthy blood pressure. By protecting the endothelium and boosting nitric oxide, pomegranate helps our blood vessels stay young and flexible. Think of it as a conditioning treatment for the inside of your arteries. Just as we might use a lotion to keep our skin soft and supple, the compounds in pomegranate help to maintain the elasticity and health of our internal pathways. This keeps the river of life flowing smoothly, delivering its precious cargo without obstruction. This simple action, performed by the antioxidants in a single fruit, has profound implications for the long-term health of our heart and our entire body. Section 5. Keeping the pipes clear. A simple look inside. Imagine just for a moment that the blood vessels in your body are like a brand new set of garden hoses. They're flexible, smooth on the inside, and water flows through them effortlessly. This is how our arteries work when we are young and healthy. The blood, carrying oxygen and nutrients, moves easily to where it is needed. The walls of the hose can expand a little when the pressure increases and then return to their normal size. This flexibility is key to maintaining a healthy blood pressure and ensuring that every part of our body, from our brain to our toes, receives the nourishment it needs to function properly. Now, imagine what happens to that garden hose after it has been left outside for many years. It becomes stiff, brittle, and cracked. The inside might get clogged with mineral deposits and grime. The water can no longer flow as easily. It might only trickle through. This is similar to what happens to our arteries when they are damaged by things like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and oxidative stress. A sticky substance called plaque can start to build up on the damaged walls, making the arteries narrow and hard. This condition is known as atherosclerosis, and it makes it much more difficult for blood to flow. The antioxidants in pomegranate work like a specialized cleaning and maintenance crew for these pipes. First, they help prevent the initial damage that allows plaque to get a foothold. By reducing oxidative stress, they protect the smooth lining of the arteries from becoming rough and sticky. Second, studies suggest that pomegranate's antioxidants may also help reduce the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, which is often called bad cholesterol. When LDL cholesterol becomes oxidized, it is much more likely to stick to the artery walls and contribute to the formation of plaque. Pomegranate helps to keep the cholesterol less sticky. So, by enjoying pomegranate, you are helping to keep your internal plumbing in excellent working order. You are protecting the pipes from becoming hard and brittle, and you are preventing the build-up of gunk that can clog the system. It is a simple, natural way to support the free flow of blood throughout your body. This ensures that your heart does not have to work so hard to pump blood through narrow, stiff vessels. Keeping these pathways clear and flexible is honestly one of the most important things we can do for our long-term health, and nature has provided a delicious tool to help us do it. The pomegranate is not a new health trend. Its story is as old as civilization itself. In the ancient world, it was far more than just a fruit. It was a powerful symbol, woven into the myths, religions and cultures of countless societies across the Mediterranean, the Middle East and Asia. In ancient Greece, the story of Persephone tells of how she was bound to the underworld for part of every year, because she ate a few pomegranate seeds. This myth tied the fruit to the cycles of life and death, winter and spring, symbolizing both confinement and the promise of rebirth and new life. In many traditions, the pomegranate was a potent symbol of fertility and abundance. This was likely because of its incredible number of seeds, all packed tightly within a single fruit. A wedding in ancient Persia or Armenia would not be complete without pomegranates. It was a common practice for a bride to smash a pomegranate on the ground. The more seeds that scattered, the more children it was believed she would have. In religious art, from early Christianity to Judaism, the pomegranate often appears as a symbol of righteousness, life everlasting and divine promise, its perfect structure and multitude of seeds representing a unified and bountiful community. Beyond its symbolic meaning, the pomegranate was also a cornerstone of traditional medicine for thousands of years. Ancient Egyptian medical texts mention the use of pomegranate for treating infections and digestive ailments. In Ayurvedic medicine, the traditional system from India, every part of the pomegranate plant, the fruit, peel, bark and flowers, was used for different healing purposes. It was used as a tonic to strengthen the body, to support digestion and to cleanse the blood. These ancient healers recognized its powerful properties through careful observation long before modern science could explain the mechanisms behind them. This deep historical and cultural reverence for the pomegranate tells us something important. It shows that our ancestors, through generations of experience, recognized a profound vitality in this fruit. They saw its connection to life, health, and renewal. The stories, the art, and the traditional remedies are all testaments to its perceived power. Today, as our scientific instruments validate these ancient beliefs, we are simply rediscovering a truth that has been known for millennia. The pomegranate is a special gift from nature, a food that nourishes not only the body, but also the human story. Incorporating the wonderful benefits of the pomegranate into your daily life is both simple and delightful. The most direct way to enjoy it is to eat the fresh arils on their own. Learning how to open a pomegranate can seem intimidating at first, but a simple method makes it easy. You can score the skin around the middle of the fruit, being careful not to cut too deeply, and then twist the two halves apart. Alternatively, you can cut off the top crown, score the sides along the natural white membranes, and then gently pull the sections apart. The seeds can then be easily removed, ready to be enjoyed as a refreshing and healthy snack. The vibrant seeds are also incredibly versatile and can add a touch of elegance and a burst of flavour to a wide variety of dishes. You can sprinkle them over your morning porridge, yogurt or cereal for a colourful and antioxidant-rich start to your day. They make a beautiful and tasty addition to salads, pairing especially well with greens, nuts and cheeses like feta or goat cheese. Their sweet tart flavour provides a wonderful contrast in both texture and taste, elevating a simple salad into something truly special. They can also bring a surprising brightness when scattered over roasted vegetables like carrots or Brussels sprouts. For those who prefer a quicker option, 100% pomegranate juice is a convenient way to get a concentrated dose of the fruit's benefits. When choosing a juice, it is important to look for one that is not from concentrate and has no added sugars, colours or preservatives. You want to get the pure goodness of the fruit itself. A small glass of pomegranate juice each day can be a powerful addition to your health routine. You can drink it on its own, add it to smoothies, or even use it to create flavourful marinades for chicken or lamb, where its natural tartness helps to tenderize the meat. Another wonderful ingredient is pomegranate molasses, a thick, dark syrup made by boiling down pomegranate juice. It is a staple in Middle Eastern cooking and has a unique, tangy sweet flavour that is intensely delicious. A little drizzle of pomegranate molasses can transform grilled meats, roasted vegetables, or even a simple dip like hummus. It can be whisked into salad dressings to add depth and complexity. Exploring these different forms of pomegranate, the fresh seeds, the pure juice, and the rich molasses can open up a new world of flavors while you are nourishing your body from the inside out. While the pomegranate's effect on our blood vessels is truly remarkable, its health benefits do not stop there. The same powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that protect our arteries also offer protection to other parts of our body. For instance, there is growing scientific interest in the role that pomegranate may play in brain health. The oxidative stress that damages our blood vessels can also affect our brain cells over time. By fighting this damage, the antioxidants in pomegranate may help support memory and protect against age-related cognitive decline, keeping our minds sharper for longer. Furthermore, the anti-inflammatory properties of pomegranate appear to be quite potent. Chronic inflammation is now understood to be a root cause of many long-term health problems, including arthritis. Some studies have suggested that pomegranate extract may help to block the enzymes that are known to damage joints in people with osteoarthritis, potentially reducing inflammation and pain. While it is not a cure, incorporating this fruit into a balanced diet may help to support the body's ability to manage inflammation, contributing to greater comfort and mobility as we age. It gently soothes the body from within. The benefits extend to our digestive system as well. Pomegranates are a good source of dietary fibre, especially if you consume the entire aril, including the small seed inside. Fibre is essential for maintaining a healthy digestive tract. It helps to keep bowel movements regular and feeds the friendly bacteria that live in our gut. A healthy gut microbiome, which is the community of trillions of microbes living in our intestines, is incredibly important for our overall health, influencing everything from our immune system to our mood. The compounds in pomegranate appear to encourage the growth of these beneficial bacteria. Even our skin can benefit from the pomegranate's protective qualities. The same way antioxidants protect our internal cells from damage, they can also help protect our skin cells from damage caused by the sun and environmental pollutants. Some research has shown that pomegranate may help promote skin repair and support the production of collagen, the protein that keeps our skin firm and youthful. So the goodness of this fruit works on multiple levels, supporting our heart, brain, joints, gut, and even our outward appearance. It is a truly holistic fruit, offering a wide spectrum of benefits for our entire body. In the grand tapestry of life, it is often the small, consistent actions that create the most profound and lasting change. We may dream of grand gestures and instant transformations, but true, enduring health is built day by day, choice by choice. It is found in the decision to take a walk in the fresh air, to get a good night's sleep, or to choose foods that nourish and protect our bodies. The journey to a long and vibrant life is not a sprint, it is a gentle, lifelong walk, and every healthy step we take makes a difference, no matter how small it may seem at the time. The pomegranate is a perfect symbol of this principle. Incorporating this one fruit into our diet is a simple, enjoyable act. It is not a difficult regimen or an unpleasant medicine. It is a delicious pleasure, a small moment of joy that also happens to be a powerful investment in our future health. Each glistening red seed is like a small deposit into your body's health account, an account that will pay rich dividends in the years to come. It serves as a gentle reminder that caring for our bodies does not have to be a chore. It can be a delightful and flavorful part of our daily rhythm. As we journey through the seasons of our lives, the health of our heart and blood vessels becomes ever more important. By looking after these vital pathways, we are helping to ensure that we have the energy and vitality to enjoy our later years to the fullest, to play with our grandchildren, to travel, to pursue our passions, and to savour the beauty of the world around us. The simple act of eating a pomegranate is an act of foresight, a gift you give to your future self. It is a way of saying that you value your health and that you are committed to preserving it for the long journey ahead. So let us take a lesson from the wisdom of the ancients and the findings of modern science. Let us embrace the simple, powerful gifts that nature provides. The next time you see a pomegranate with its royal crown and deep red skin, remember the incredible secret it holds within. Remember the tiny army of protectors waiting to defend your body. By making this beautiful fruit a small part of your life, you are planting a seed of health that can grow into a strong and resilient tree, offering you shade and vitality for all of your tomorrows.